Amazing, amazing, amazing. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone, to another live session as part of this 3-day event, the Instructor Blueprint event. Welcome. Some of you were here half an hour ago for Claudia's session, and now we're going to have David Ginekant with us in just a few moments, but just making sure as well that we all know why we are here. So this is a community event, a 3-day event. If you haven't seen the live sessions that we had yesterday and on Friday, or even the session that we had just an hour ago, you can watch the replays. They're all available on YouTube, because throughout this weekend, we have incredible discounts as it is Black Friday. And it is so important for you to make that decision with the discount to purchase your SOMA Breath instructor training course and become a SOMA Breath instructor. It is life-changing. It is a full-on self-transformation, and then you'll be able to guide and teach SOMA Breath to your community, in your workplace, maybe to your family, to your circle of friends. It is all possible, and we are here today to help you and guide you through the certification process. And this is exactly why we have David here with us, who's going to be going through this entire process certification with you. And you can ask us and ask him any questions that you might be having in regards to the certification. But of course, let us just start before we even begin and before I introduce fully our master lead trainer, David. Just put into the chat, how are you feeling right now from a scale to 1 to 10? 1 to 10, 1 being not really, and 10 feeling incredible, amazing, and I'm going to stand up and dance. Actually, some of you were. I was watching you. Yes, Eric, it was you. I loved it. I was like, this guy, fantastic. Loved it. So yes, I love that we're all so empowered now as well. All together as a tribe, as a community. SOMA Breath brings us together, brings us closer. And Rob, you're an 8, Ivana 11, Sandra 7, Isabel 7, BB 19. Love that number. Okay, maybe it resonates at 19, the number 19 with you, like 33 with me. Louise, you're a 9. Rosita, you're an 8. 9. Diana, hello Diana. Eric, beyond 10. Yes, your body was telling us that it's definitely beyond 10. Emmanuel 7. Amazing, fantastic, everyone. Thank you so much for putting your numbers in the chat as well. And of course, throughout this entire experience, throughout this event, put the questions, if you have any, in the chat. But of course, we're going to be taking some questions afterwards as well. And it is time for us to go through the certification process and how it will feel like when you finally make that decision. Put yourself first, and by that I mean become a SOMA Breath instructor, and the next steps, how to become a SOMA Breath instructor. So it's time for us to really know what you can expect from the certification. David Ginekant, SOMA Breath master lead trainer. I had the absolute, I have to mention this, I had the absolute pleasure to be with this guy throughout different retreats where we're hosting the instructor training retreats in Ibiza. So I know him, his beautiful partner Chantal, and I am so privileged to call him a friend, a brother, and this is what SOMA Breath does. It unites people, and I'm so grateful to be at this session now with him. David, are you in the room? You're already unmuted. Yes, you are. I see you, my brother. The floor is yours. The stage is yours. Welcome.
So thank you, Piotr. Welcome, everyone. 3 days. Intense 3 days. And tonight we are going to cover the certification process, the roadmap. But before that, maybe I'm going to quickly introduce myself. So this is my 3rd career. I've been doing 20 years in a small company called Kraft Foods. And then I launched my own company, Low Carb, High Nutrients, in Switzerland. And now, due to the pandemic and the path of life, I've reinvented myself and this covers SOMA Breath. So now I am SOMA Breath, instructor, master, mentor, whatever. But as well, I've got still my own business with therapy and doing retreats and many, many interesting things. So the way I connected with SOMA is interesting because during the pandemic, I did the 21 day, and I'm going to cover this in a moment. And I was so mesmerized by the third week. I said, this is what I want to do. And guess what? This is what I'm doing now every day since 2020. So tonight I'm going to start to walk you through, I guess you are waiting, what is the roadmap after all these phenomenal 3 days where you've been guided by Niraj, Kyle, Claudia, talking about how to develop your business. And then I'm going as well to give you my perspective, how I develop my business and how I see as well, because I've got the privilege to mentor many, many, many instructors from all the walks of life. And I will give you my perspective, how I see things and how it can serve you. So let's begin. I'm going to share my screen with you to give you the roadmap. So can you see my screen? Barry, can you see the screen? Yeah, okay. So you've heard, I guess, the last 3 days, SOMA is not only a breathwork technique, it's an holistic technique where we combine, of course, the breathwork, but we combine as well the music. Music is very key. All is produced in-house, from dancing, shaking, chanting, ambient music, and of course, all the breathwork templates. Music is one thing. The other thing is the science behind. When you become a SOMA Breath instructor, you are able to explain to everyone from a 7 years old to your grandma, grandpa, what is the breath in a very simple way. And everything is backed up by the latest studies. When I joined SOMA, I was not a junior in breathwork. I've been doing pranayama, Wim Hof, Buteyko, Stig Laverinsen, but I was always a bit frustrated because I couldn't really explain what was behind the science. So what we say in SOMA, behind the magic, there is the science. So it's very important, and you will have access to all the scientific papers in the course. Cambridge has been already doing a first study, which is really, really promising. So this is one thing. The other thing is the holistic approach. It's not only breath work, as I said, it is as well movement, chanting, exercises, yoga, whatever. So one thing is important is SOMA is not a standalone technique. Is it something that you bring into your own experience and own skills? And I will come back to that in a moment. In addition, we are covering the physiology, how to correct the breath, but as well the reprogramming, the subconscious mind, the trauma, the release, with what we call neurosomatic programming. So neurosomatic programming is NLP plus movement, plus breath, plus music. So we go into the body, the mind, the emotion, and the spirit. So this is really, really powerful. The course itself is an online course with video, text, diagrams, references. But not only, you are not sitting behind your computer alone. You will have mentorship session with one of us, with Claudia, with Nigel, with myself, and with Kyle as well for the practice calls. So when you start the journey, you've got an onboarding call, 20 minutes. So you are welcome, and we will guide you through what is the process, what are the next steps. In addition to these mentorship calls, Piotr said it, this is a community, this is a tribe. So you've got 4 practice calls per month. Depending on the time zone, it may be 2 or it may be 4, because we are covering the entire planet Earth. But in addition to that, we've got as well what we call the Big Instructor Global, where this is a platform where you've got access to the music, but as well how to develop your business, what we call business accelerator. So for the people who are already in business, so you want to launch your business, there is resources where you can find tutorial, waivers, pitch index, but as well, you've got 2 monthly calls. One is a kind of lecture about marketing strategy, funnels, emails, and the other one is with Claudia, which is a Q&A, where you can bring your own challenge. I've got my website, or I've got this funnel, and I've got this challenge. What shall I do? And we will help you, support you to go through. The other is called Big Facilitator. Here you've got the big hangout, mainly with Niraj, sometimes with myself, where we present the new music tracks. We do, by the way, a monthly release. So each month we add new tracks to the library. In addition to that, we do Q&A about facilitation skills. And we've got as well a monthly virtual classroom. This is for more advanced as of level 2, where you can come and we go deeper into therapeutic guidance, how to edit your music, how to DG with or without software, all these kind of things. So you are not alone. And in addition to that, when you join as an instructor, you will have access to the SOMA Breath membership area. This is our Gaia or Netflix or Disney Channel, where one of us is coming live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday is a public session. And down the road, you can join us and be one of the facilitators. So you will have access to a huge library where since 2022, we've got almost 17, 18 sessions per month, where you can learn, you can receive, and ultimately you can give and participate. So this is just to give you the whole thing. And now let's dive into the roadmap. So as I said, when you start your journey, when you enroll in the certification, you will have access to the portal, and there is an onboarding module. So you start here and you are welcomed by one of us, and we will guide you, will explain you where you find everything and what are the next steps. Then level 1 is the foundational of breathwork. It's where you are going to learn the science, and as well where you are going to learn how to facilitate the SOMA Breath Energized meditation. The SOMA Breath Energized meditation, this is the body activation with the chanting and the breath work. So here really you learn the basics. So you will be able to run 1 hour to 2 hour workshop and guiding what we call rounds of breath work. This is the cycle of breathing. And as well to go deep into the science, to engage the people. And for that, we've got 2 levels in level 1. Level 1A is a 5-day breathwork challenge with Niraj to get you up to speed, to learn the basic of the science, how to measure your body tissue cell oxygenation, how to increase it, and to start to do your own routine. Because one key thing in SOMA is not like you learn theory and then you teach theory. We've got theory as well, but you experience everything you will experience with you. And then level 1B, this is where you start to learn, to go deeper into what is SOMA, the benefits, the techniques, the contraindication, the technology, and as well how to facilitate 1 hour of workshop. And with each component, the opening, the session, the closing, and so on. And here you will go as well deeper into the science. And in this science, it will be a video, a text, and within the text, you will find the links to the scientific papers. So this is that. And here you've got 1 hour mentorship call where we are going to guide you through to show you what you need to do, where is the music. And there is a live assessment. So we will give you a demo of the live assessment. And then when you are ready, when you go to the practice calls, when you practice with friends, family, with your peers, you come live 101 with one of the mentor, and you do the intro, and then you do the practice calls, the live assessment. Then it will unlock the 21-day awakening journey. So at whatever level, you will be entitled to do the 21-day awakening journey. This is what brought me here in SOMA, as I said previously. And this journey is a transformative journey where the first week you open the map and you say, I want to go from Lisbon to Madrid, whatever. So where I am in my life right now and where I want to go. And even if you don't know exactly, we'll help you to go there. The second week is what we call the awakening, where you equip yourself. Oh, I go from Lisbon to Madrid by car, by boat, by plane. So what characteristic means I need to go to live what we call the average perfect day. And the last week, this is a transformation. This is rock and roll. This is where we put everything together when we go into the empty release and we transform. And this journey has been really a transformative journey for everyone. I've got 21 days under my belt, and I'm always amazed to see the transformation, the realization about where I want to go, but as well to make the people aware about the limiting beliefs, the stories, the emotion, the identities. So everyone will take part to the course, will have access to this 21 days. Then we go to the advanced part. We go into the breath therapy. We go into the neuroprogramming, the subconscious mind. How can we manifest? How can we reprogram? And here we will go deep into all these notions, but as well, we'll start to build what we call the inner pharmacy, because there is always the physiology and there is the mind, the reprogramming. And in level 2, you will learn up to 15 different breathing techniques to how to go in the heat, or to go into the cold, or to unstuck your nose, or to focus, and so on. We've got even new content like it's called Swara Yoga, where you can, at your own will, change the dominance of your nostril. So right now, we should be all right nostril dominant, because it's going to trigger, activate the left hemisphere, which is the sympathetic. And you will learn in this course as well to change it. So when you start to work with clients, you may have seen what we call this energized meditation routine, but here you are going to learn to do the awakening, which is a more deeper session, plus all the type of breath work. So when you start to work with the clients, you can address the physiology, can say maybe this people is not ready for breath retention, so we are going to increase the breath duration. So you are very well equipped to work with the people from all the walks of life, from people who come because they are stressed, they are overwhelmed, they are frozen, they are anxious, but you can as well work with sport people, corporate people to improve their performance, to bring them to the next level. And the cool thing is SOMA is as well, you can, because it's all backed up by the science, you can speak to a corporate audience, a sport audience, or a yoga or a spiritual people. And with the same technique, you can just maybe adapt the vocabulary. For instance, when I'm working in corporate setup, I prefer to use visualization instead of meditation. And I leave maybe the higher self for another reason. It doesn't mean the audience is not receptive, but you can really carve your vocabulary towards your audience. But at the end of the day, you are using the same technique, the same science, the same, powerful transformative technique. So in level 2 now, we go deeper in the art of meditation. We give you the tools to understand what is the awakening process, the meta-programming, and you've got 2 calls with your mentor. The first one is we have a discussion, we ask you a question about the theory to make sure that we are aligned, and we talk about script, no script. We encourage you to have your own style and so on. We just address, all the common question about how to guide a meditation. Then you go through the course, and then you've got a second call where we help you to do your own meditation. You are provided with a skeleton, and we have a discussion. What is the theme? Okay, so we define the theme that you have chosen. And then we are going to go with each steps. Do you do body activation? Why do you do that? And then we go through all the process. We help you to pick up the music, because you can go into the library and choose your music. And this is here pure mentorship, where you are the captain of the ship, but as a mentor, we give you our experiences. Here, maybe I would do that. What do you think? And so on. And it's very a sweet discussion. At the end of the day, you know what to do. And then you are ready to record your video, and you will submit a video, and we will assess the video. This is the SOMA Breath Advanced Instructor. Then when we go on the next level, which is Master Instructor, here you are going to learn how to facilitate the 21 day. So remember the 21-day awakening process. You will experience this as a participant, and then you will learn to teach it. You will have access to the video, to the PDF, and you are allowed to do this course with your clients. And this course is very interesting because you can give it as such online, you can give it one-on-one, and even you can transpose it into a workshop. It's what I've done in the US 2 years ago. I went to Florida and I customized this in 3 days. Or even you can use bits and pieces with your clients to help them to transform. So here, what you need to do, you need to, what we call shadow 321 day. That means you have to retake the 21 day as a participant to listen to the different mentors. You can watch the replays. And then when you are ready, we have what we call 3 mentorship calls. That means 2, you are on the hot seat. That means we ask you all the questions as if you were a facilitator, and we just give us our input. And when you have done these 2 hot seats, then you record the 3 videos as if you were leading the 3 weeks of the 21 days. And then we've got at this stage a wrap-up calls, which is a bit like a status where you are, where we ask you, how do you feel, of course, but as well, we are going to ask you more questions about all the contents here. By the way, in level 1 and 2, at the end of each module, you've got a little assessment. It's a quiz. It's 80% to pass. If you do 79, not biggie, you can retake it. But at the beginning, we don't really quiz you about the science, but the more you go into the process, the more we ask you general questions. Because when you are leading this course, you have to be able to answer to any kind of question about the breath, the techniques, and so on. And then the SOMA Breath Transformational Coach training begins. This is the transformative way. This is more to go in advanced technique 101. You are going here to learn new manifesting techniques, advanced neurosomatic, how to interact with clients. We'll provide you with templates where you are going to assess the health, the emotion of your clients. We use as well a dosha test developed by Niraj, which is quite advanced, and it gives you as well guidance how to support your clients. And here you put everything together, and as well here you bring your experience. Because again, SOMA is not a standalone techniques, it's really an incorporation of all your skill and experience. So if you're already a therapist, an hypnotherapy, a psychotherapist, a life coach, a PT, a nutritionist, no worry, you can bring your techniques and bring in with the SOMA. And then here you are going to work with real clients. You have to pick 3 clients, and you are going to start to prepare a therapeutic cases with your clients. And with the help of your mentor, you have 2 calls to go through your cases. And then you submit 3 papers. We assess the paper. And here we go. You are SOMA Breath Transformational Coach. And last but not least, the SOMA Breath Master is just to recognize that you are working with SOMA. You gather more experience. It's like the first day you pass your driving license, you are not the king of the road. So here, what we expect to really to confirm the mastery is to have at least 1 year of level 1 under your belt. You have to present 5 new client case studies. You have to perform with your clients 321 days. And then you have to submit a couple of testimonials. And this is the journey where Piotr went, Claudia, and everyone there. So this is, in a nutshell, the journey. I am aware there are a lot of information there, but when you contact the sales team, they will send you more PDF with all the details, to answer to all the details, to show you the content of the course, and so on. So at this stage, we're going to take a deep breath in and breathe out. And I may open the floor before I go more into the experience and a couple of other things I want to add to that. So I'm going to stop to share and to see. So do you have any question, Piotr? Do you want to open the floor?
Absolutely. Thank you, David, for that. That was a very detailed presentation of the roadmap. Honestly, thank you so much. I think a lot of clarity was gained as well. Can everyone agree that you gained a lot of clarity from how level 1, level 2, the differences between each level, and how you can actually become then the master transformational coach? Can I see some head nods and some thumbs? Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Lee. Thank you. Just looking through the questions here, there's one slightly off in regards to not the certification itself, but about the music.
Mm-hmm.
The music itself. So Akaila had here a question. Can you please talk about any copyright and legalities we should know about using the music, and then using the music while adding our own voice? Thank you.
Okay, so the music, in order to use the music, you have to subscribe in BIG, which is a continuous improvement in music access, where I describe there is the music, 400 tracks. You've got the big accelerator growing your business, big facilitator, SOMA Breath membership. And for that, as long as you are subscribed, you can use all the music. You can record your voice. There is a little things where you are in level 1 only. You can only play the music. You can use the music for your session, for your online, but you cannot sell the music. It's only when you go in level 2 and above where you can do exactly the same thing and you can sell the music. So what does it mean selling the music is, for instance, you develop your own course and you use SOMA Breath. Of course, you have just to say this is SOMA Breath music, but you can monetize your course. When I work with client 101, I do bespoke session and I use the SOMA Breath music and then I send the recording. So this is another way to sell the music. The thing is, when you are on the level 2 and above, you can take as well what we call mixing music tests. When you pass this test, you've got access even to what I call the raw track, the music with only the music. Because when you are in the library, you will get male counting, female counting, and music, sound, and breathing only. So the music, sound, and breathing only, you can record or you can voice over. When you pass the mixing test, you got all the raw track, and then you can even change the breathing patterns. So what I want to say by that, there are lots of creativity as well. We've got many, many tracks, more than 400, and we publish new music. So I hope it does answer to the question.
Beautiful. I think it does. I saw a lot of thumbs up and a lot of hearts as well from that. So absolutely it does. Another question that we have here, and this is a question that, if you don't mind, David, I'll answer as well, and very briefly. So Martin asks, I'd like to know approximately time scale and approximately cost of the roadmap from start to conclusion. So I just want to talk a little bit about the time scale, because it will be something very personal to your journey. And the way I was made to go from start to finish was based on how I was healing my own patterns, my own traumas, because you're not only becoming a certified instructor of SOMA Breath, you're actually also unpacking your own emotions, your own stories. So you're actually helping first yourself, and after that, you'll be able to help others as well. Through your journey, you'll be able to see as well how you can then impact the world. So level 1 for me was actually a very quick time. It was literally, I finished it in a couple of months, submitted it. I was really devoted as well. I mean, you have to really feel the course. As David mentioned, you've got the part where it's all about the teachings and the science, and sometimes you kind of have to really access the right nostril and get into your logical mind and really feel that connection with all of the beautiful science that is out there. But this is exactly what makes SOMA Breath so unique, because you'll be able to talk to everyone from all walks of life. So initially the level 1 was for me easy. I was like, perfect, fantastic. I felt devoted to it. I knew it. I felt it. Yes, amazing. And then level 2 started, which again unpacked a lot of my own traumas, pains, challenges. And I had to first deal with them before I actually went through advancing and certifying in it. And that's okay, because everyone's on a different time scale. Everyone's on a different journey. We have also a lot of people that would sometimes pass their certification and then come back to it, because so everyone's on their own journey. And if you want to finish this super fast, super quickly, maybe it's time to unpack that and really understand that it's not about doing it fast, quick, and be certified as a master. I mean, you have to have a year under your belt, but really go through all of the science, all of the teachings, have the calls, be in the community groups, use all the resources, use our Facebook groups to really, really, really squeeze out a lot out of SOMA Breath and out of the course and out of all the people that are level 1, level 2, masters, transformational course, 21-day awakening. And all of us are here to support truly. And I mean that. These are not just words that I just throw out there. I actually mean that. So level 2 took me longer, But then I accessed as well a retreat as a participant. I went to a retreat, and that unlocked everything for me as well. So I was already level 2, heading into level 3. But then I was like, you know what? Let me just join a retreat. And that retreat changed just everything, just really the knowledge, the science, everything made so much sense to be surrounded by the likes of David, by Niraj, beautiful people that were a part of the retreat. But so it was amazing to see. Then from that onwards, it was like everything it was like a puzzle pieces, everything coming together. I was like, that makes sense. And the Bohr effect. Now, if you don't know the Bohr effect, don't worry about it. You'll find out in the course. But all of these things started to make sense. And I was like, wow, this now I can bring from me to you, to the public, to the audience. And then I'm here hosting this session as a SOMA Breath Master Transformational Coach. David, back to you.
Yes, so it's the full course is 200 hours. It's 45 hours the first level 1, 95 cumulative, so 45 plus 50 the second, 115, 115, and then 150. So it's roughly 200 hours. What I see on the average for level 1 is 45 hours. If you get 10 hours, 2 hours per day is a month. What I see based on my experience, people are between a month, some less, some more, a month. Level 2, as Piotr say, you go more into a reprogramming, a process. So for some of you, you can do it in 1 month. Some people do in 2 months. And then the therapeutic advanced SOMA, it's all depending as well of your skills. Some people are therapists, some people are used to work with people, some are not. So here you have to find people to work with. And it could be usually, because the business cases are 1 month, it could be 1, 2, 3 months. If you're working with clients, it could be much, much quicker. And the 21 day, you have to take the time to the 21 day. But when you are enrolled in the master instructor, we coach you to start to watch more 21 day. So when you come to the course, you've got already this, and then is learning. So it's it varies. I mean, we've got, I would say 5, 6 months could be a good average. Some people take a year more because as well life is happening. And again, it's not about the speed, it's about how you integrate this. And what you have to know, each time you reach a level, you are certified, level 1, you can monetize, you can start to work with clients. Then when you are level 2, you can bring these skills with your clients. One thing I want to bring now is experience. I've got people who join this tribe, and either they say, hey, I am not a healer, I am not a life coach, I'm not a therapist. Or some people are coming, hey, I'm a bit wiser, but I mean old, okay? So I'm part of the old crew, I'm 57 this year, so I started when I was in my early 50. So I have to go through the tech, everything. And as Claudia said, we went through it, and I think we are quite techy. So it's not a question of age, but the age, what brings, and the experience, both. The age bring the experience. So I'm more talking now to the wiser people, but everyone on this call, even if you are not coming, I was not coming from a therapeutic background, by the way. I'm coming from a finance background, an entrepreneurial background, but I've been trained all my life with coach. I've been doing quite athletic sport. So all my life I've been, receiving development, and then managing people, doing entrepreneurship, being a father. So this is all life experience, even a mother or father, this is life experience to educate our kids. So what I want to say here, you don't come only with this breath work. You come with your experience, with your common sense, with your skills. And the good thing with this is we don't say you have to do this by the rules. No. Of course, it's like music. You have to know, your notes. It's like painting. You have to know, the perspective. But then you can start to improvise and to merge the skills. Because behind there, it's if we want to have an impact, there is not one size fits all. There is really, we have to encompass all the skills. So people doing Reiki can do breath work. A physiotherapist, in order to do the integration, can do breath work. A yoga, we are teaching yoga with rhythmic breathing and breath holds. And then in any sports, I mean, Piotr and myself and Nigel and some of us, we are really into sport. So there are techniques as well to improve your performance. And performance is not only the physiology, but as well the mind and the emotions and the spirit. So can come from a corporate background. But, most of the people on this call, I guess everyone, you've got a life experience. And this is how then you can merge. And we will show you in the courses how you can transpose this, the technique of SOMA, into your life, into your practice with your clients, friends, and family.
Beautiful. Thank you for that, David. There's a lot of thank you for the clarity as well in the chat. Another question that I will answer: are there any local SOMA masters nearby? So, as Claudia mentioned as a reply, but I'll just make sure that I voice it. If you go onto the SOMA Breath website, you will find a Google search bar where you'll be able to search for a SOMA Breath instructor near you. And there is many of us. There's many of us in different places around the world. So feel free to connect with someone that is near you, and even ask them questions as well. Have that in-person experience, and we're truly here to share as well, not only our gifts, our talents, but also our time with you. If you're wanting to start this path, and I hope you do, I hope also that you've already scheduled a call. If anyone here that has scheduled a call, please put it in the chat box that you've scheduled a call, that you're ready to take action. No more talking. I mean, we'll still be talking a few minutes, but you know what I mean? Like, sometimes the words and the mind can come in and be like, oh, is this my time? Is it really? I think the people that are right here in the chat, I think you know what you want. I really do believe that you know what you want, and you know where you want to go, and you know that this is something that will truly help you as well to become great, as David mentioned, as a therapist, as a coach, as a mentor, etc., etc. And you can use your life experiences, the wisdom that is held in each cell of your body, to then bring SOMA Breath together and merge it together. And trust me when I say we have SOMA Breath instructors from so many different backgrounds, and everyone is able to, when they tap into who they really want to serve, I always like to mention, serve that younger self first, serve that younger, and see where that pain holds, and then you can bring the SOMA Breath as well to that. So another question that we have here, David. What are your thoughts of doing the 21-day awakening program prior to doing the facilitation training? I know the 21-day is part of the program, but thinking to do the 21-day first to see the impact in my own life. That's from Kunal.
I think it's a very good idea to start with a 21-day, because you will have a full immersion. And again, this is the reason I am here tonight. I'm repeating myself. But yes, here you will really experience the impact of SOMA, the transformation, the awakening, going into what you want to do, and as well to meet your limiting beliefs. And I think this is really a very, very good way to learn SOMA. And as well, you can go to the SOMA Breath membership area, the SOMA app, to receive, or there is the live session every Sunday. And we've got so many YouTubes, but yes, the 21 days is a good idea.
Beautiful.
There were a question about language. So the course is in English, but now all the video, we've got subtitles. And Claudia is speaking Spanish. So you can do, of course, you have to follow the course in English, but you can do your assessment in Spanish. And maybe you have noticed that I've got a French accent. So I do with the French speaker, I do as well the assessment in French. So this is the two language covered. We do cover a bit of, for assessment, German, but really it's English, Spanish, and French for the time being, or Scottish with Nigel, English.
Amazing. I see so many people already booked the call. So that's just fantastic news, honestly, to spread the word and to really reach more people with the messages. So fantastic. Well done, everyone. And if you're still hesitating, you can still book a call, because this is the right time. Before 2025, give yourself that gift. Give yourself a gift of becoming a SOMA Breath instructor. So you will enter the year with this brand new, fresh knowledge and teachings and community. And then I think I'm going to have one more question here. Is there a moment one will need to travel, as I'm from South Africa, to learn or get mentorship from you guys there, or can everything be done online? Thank you.
Everything is online. We are working with Australia, North America, Asia. Everything is online, and we've got a schedule where you can book the call with one of us at any time, almost. So everything is online. This is the beauty. It's not only, you are not behind your computer all the time. There is contact, you've got support, you've got the tribe. And for the, I would say, scheduled call, like practice call or big call, growing your business, big hangout with Niraj, virtual classroom, if you are not in the right zone or you are maybe working, you have access as well to all the replays. But the more you interact, the more you will be, supported. And we've got as well a WhatsApp group, very, 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 very active. There is an official WhatsApp group where we communicate, where you can ask any kind of question and we let you guys answer, and we do chime, we do monitor this group with Niraj and the mentors. But as well, know there are private initiatives like the SOMA UK group, very active. They meet every Monday. Yes, Piotr, you were there, where they go really deep. There is a support group for the level 1. There is an OC group for New Zealand and Australia. There is a North American group. So if you have any doubts, things, you can go. And Niraj is as well there. You can always meet Niraj on the big hangout, on the virtual classroom. And he's always available. He's always there to answer the question. And sometimes we've got, scientific questions, and Niraj is always willing to go deep, to answer, to come back if we don't know all the nitty-gritty details. So in this company, and I want to reinforce this is really the tribe, the community. It's not like you come and you are numbers. No. If something is happening and one of the mentor knows, or Piotr, Niraj will know, Gary will know. It's not the Tony Robbins organization. There is still, the core team is a small, powerful, and very united team. And we are here and we listen to you. And that's why I think this is very special as well. Of course, it's not only online, but there is people behind it.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, David. And Monica, can I just ask you, can you put in the chat box the link for booking a call, so that everyone has that link as well, so you can get that link and just book a call straight away? And I saw Niraj as well in the chat being like, yeah. So I straight away also added his way of saying the yeah. So I know how Niraj would say the yeah. All right. Thank you so much. But I also love the fact that the chat is so active right now. Beautiful. Any other questions that you might have? This is your time. This is your moment. Again, booking the call is definitely a way for you to know deep how you can really not only start the journey, but also ask any questions in regards to payment plans, etc., because they're all possible. But I thank you so much, Monica, for the link. So if you can look into the chat, that is the link to book in the call with also the offers and the email for support.
There is a question. What is a fast track time realistic? So fast time realistic, there are a couple of things. What we haven't mentioned is the retreats or the training. So one is to join our 3 days level 1, where you pass the assessment live with one of us. So you go deep. And this is one way to accelerate. Then it's all depending on your availability and commitments, where you want to go. I did it in 4 months and a half. No, the record has been beaten by an Indian girl. She was really, really fast. I think within 2 months, she covered everything. But she's a rock star. She was a therapist. She's a doctor. She has 100% to go there. But on an average, I would say 5, 6 months is quite a fast track. And again, it's not about the speed, it's about how you incorporate or you learn or you live or you experience SOMA. But they are definitely fast track. As Piotr mentioned, we've got advanced retreat. The last one was in Ibiza. We'll go now in Ibiza. There is in Copenhagen. There will be in Colombia, where you work directly with Niraj, with one of us, with the mentor crew. And this is a way to accelerate, to incorporate all the knowledge and the practice.
Amazing. Another question from Sanmeet. If we sign up for level 1 instructor training, do we get access to online course and community for life?
Yes, is access for life when you sign for level 1. Yes.
You won't get enough of us. We'll be everywhere. We'll be in your mailbox, in your WhatsApp groups. You'll be joining our events. We're in the app. We're everywhere. Exactly. Thank you, Sanmeet. I am happy that you're resonating with that humor. I hope you bring a retreat to South Africa. Absolutely. It's all expanding. It's all growing. But by all means, what David mentioned as well, that acceleration, that fast track is something that can definitely bring you so much clarity of who you are, what you want to do, and how you want to use the knowledge of SOMA Breath. Beautiful. I think that's it. I really think that's it. In regards to the questions, and anything else that we haven't answered yet, again, put them in the chat box. We'll have a look at them later and we'll be able to give you a reply back. Or of course, you can still ask the questions now. So David, is this time? Is this our time to say see you later? We don't do goodbyes. We do see you laters. Is this the moment that we're closing off the 3-day live event instructor blueprint?
I got something to just add.
Niraj, yes. Hold on a second. I hear your voice. I was like, is this in my ear? Is this my head? What's happening? Niraj,
Yeah.
the floor is yours.
All right. Well, first, I just want to say thank you so much to this amazing team. David, Piotr, Claudia, everyone who's been on this call, Kyle, you've all been incredible. It's the first time we've done an event like this for a long time, actually. And I think we should do them more often. But just send some love into the chat for all the amazing instructors here supporting you and just devoting their time and just going all out, and Piotr as a host, and just send some love into the group. Amazing. Yes. Big up.
Big up. So on that,
One thing I just
Niraj,
want to just say is, okay, so the next step is to, if you're interested to become a SOMA Breath instructor, is to actually schedule a call. But here's the thing, we are so chock-a-blocked, filled with appointments. There's just one thing we have to say, that is, there is a cost involved with becoming an instructor, right? And we don't recommend it because we don't want to put you out of anything, and we don't want to stress people out. But that's why we don't recommend you book a call unless you have if you have less.
where is he?
We lost you. We lost you, Niraj. Mhm.
No power in Ibiza. Power
No,
cut.
a power cut in Ibiza. Yeah, absolutely.
As well.
But maybe, oh, here, Niraj, you're back. Are you?
No.
No. This is where breath awareness comes in and we can become mindful in this present moment. Ah, now I can see you. Yes.
You were cut.
The internet cut out there.
And again.
Take a deep breath in and breathe out. And tempo, short. Or maybe Piotr, shall we move a little? Shall right.
Absolutely.
So guys, this is a custom with SOMA we like to move, and we invite you to stand up. You can switch on your video. Piotr, the music.
Perfect.
And let's celebrate. It's called We Are the Tribe. Oh yes. Give me a big smile. Yes, we are the tribe.
If you can, turn your cameras on, dance, feel the music, feel the breath.
I'm a tribe. Deep breathing. Hold and let go.
Listen to the rhythm of the river. We are the tribe awakening. Listen to the heartbeat of the river. We are the tribe awakening. Listen to the rhythm of the river.
Soma drive, move it. Let's go. Stay up, close the eyes. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Just take the time to acknowledge yourself, to be here today, tonight, after these 3 days. So you can put one hand or two hands on your chest, on your heart. And just think about all the hardship, the struggles, the successes, the encounters that lead you here today. Now imagine being a SOMA Breath instructor. What can you achieve? What breakthrough can you do? How deep can you meet yourself and be at service for the others? To live your true purpose, to contribute, to have fun, to make a living by breathing, dancing, chanting, supporting your loved one, clients, family. Just imagine it has already happened. Just feel these emotions of love, kindness, sharing, Now ask yourself, what are my next steps? What I'm going to do right after these 3 days? With a choice. Maybe you won't do anything. What would be the impact on you, on the others? Or perhaps you will follow your heart, your intuition. Take the leap of faith and change your life and the life of the others forever. Take a deep breathing, open the wings, your arms, deep breathing. Hold and let go the side of relief. Deep breathing, open the wings. And let go. One more time. Slowly open your eyes.
David, that was beautiful. Everyone slowly come back from this movement, SOMA breathwork mini session, visualizing yourself as a successful, powerful SOMA breath instructor. Through the breath, you'll be able to bridge people. You'll be able to connect with people on such a profound level. And you'll be able to use the tools that SOMA breath can provide if you are just willing to take that step, that conscious step forward. Thank you, David, for that. Niraj, we have you back. So I am going to exactly hearts and mini applause for you, David, for everyone, really, because this energetic breath session, online experience, we are moving so much energy, even in these sessions. The online in-person sessions, they can really bring out so much energy. And we as a tribe, as a collective, are breathing and moving together. So thank you so much, everyone, for your participation, your willingness to turn on your cameras, and your willingness to really smile with us, to breathe with us, to move with us, and to be with us. But Niraj has some final words to say. So Niraj, I'm going to unmute you now. Hold up. Now.
All right, thank you everyone. I hope this still works. Okay, let's. I'm upstairs at the moment with the baby next door, so I don't know why the Wi-Fi was a little bit dodgy. But yeah, let's get straight to it. Um, so we've got such a big influx of calls. This, people who are interested to become instructors. We do advise that you have at least $500 to $1,000 to invest in your training, because we do have a very affordable payment plans. We can work out payment plans to suit your needs as well. But if you haven't got that much money, like for yourselves, I recommend like if that's all if you've got less than $500 to your name, seriously, I mean, I started this business myself with nothing. I was shitting blood 40 times a day, had no job, no income. And sometimes insanity like that can drive you to do great things. But in this day and age that we're in right now, and if you've got a lot of responsibilities like a family and kids and all of this stuff, if you haven't got that much money like saved up, like I would recommend, even maybe get like a job just to support yourself so that you can build up some cash flow. Then you can invest it. Just because like we have so many, we only have a few specialists who can take this number of calls, and they, we can't flood them with people who aren't very serious. You have to be serious as well. You've got to be committed. We need people who are really going to carry this forward as as you're actually ambassadors of the light, the truth on this planet right now, in this world. While we're going through this crazy transition, we're here to make an impact and mark, and therefore you need to be serious. You got to be doing this because your life depends on it. Now, we do sometimes offer scholarships to people who have in, exceptional circumstances, but have amazing, other qualities, which means, they've done other things that means that they could deserve a scholarship. So you can write into support if you're in a hard situation financially, but you do feel that you really can carry the SOMA Breath, methodology and make an impact with it, and you have a really good case for this, then go for it. And we're also open to people who have got businesses who feel like we can support their growth as well. Like if you've got an amazing product you want to offer to the community, if you want to make a SOMA branded, we're doing this with Mimi, who's one of our hosts, with her Palo Santo candles, because I love her scents, right? So we're going to make SOMA Breath candles and stuff like that. So we love the community sharing ideas with us. So if you have something where we feel we can support, please do that too. But I just want to put this out there for people who are maybe they don't want to be full-blown instructors, right? They don't want to guide sessions. Maybe they want to introduce SOMA Breath to whatever they're doing. Maybe you're a doctor or a dentist, you haven't got the time to do a whole training course, or maybe you're in some other kind of field, like some other kind of therapy, but you don't want to do a full-blown SOMA Breath course, but you still want to bring SOMA Breath into your work in some way. Let me know in the comments if that's someone that you are. Do you feel like you don't want to become a full-on transformational coach, but you still want to bring SOMA Breath into what you're doing in some way, right? Anyone here fit that bill? No? So does everyone here want to lead people, guide sessions and all of that? Everyone on this call?
I think so. Hold on. Jane said yes.
Oh, so no, but maybe they're answering my second question. Okay, so let me just maybe make it a bit more clear. If there was a course that was a lot cheaper, right? Less than $1,000, but with the same monthly subscription like we do with Big anyway, which gives you the library of all of our tracks, but with my voice over the top and the best instructors, most of them on this call right now, who have been part of this event, with their guided sessions, right? The best ones, well produced, amazingly well engineered, so it's the most incredible sound quality. And all you had to do was learn how to hold space and press play on the tracks to lead people through transformations. Because on our retreats, we actually do this as part of the training to see what people, new instructors, to know what it feels like to hold space for somebody in a deep transformation through an hour breathwork journey. We put people in pairs and we get them to wear headphones, and then one person holds space, teaches the method, and then just observes and holds space, and then counsels the patient afterwards, or the client afterwards. And sometimes these are the most transformative experiences for people, like when it's one-on-one like that, and it's a pre-recorded session, right? Because the neurosomatic programming technique, the way it works is it works for all kinds of situations, and it's scalable like that. So imagine if there was a much lower cost product with the same membership that gave you that, and it's your way to get your first step into being a SOMA Breath instructor. This is for the people who maybe don't have the funds right now or are looking to get started, and then what you can do is upgrade over time, so you can go through all the levels over time. Like, would this be interested? Yeah, so it looks like there is a bit of interest. Yes. Okay, so it's something we're going to roll out soon, maybe in the new year. We're going to work this out, where you also get headset kits, which you can just press play on pre-recorded tracks and use these headset kits with groups. So you'll get the dance music, ecstatic dance, you'll have all the breath wave stuff, that's what I call it actually, and all of the best transformational breath journeys by myself and the top instructors. And then you would, so that's a great point we just made there. That would have been perfect 2 years ago. So yeah, for people who just want to start out, I think this is a really good way in, and then you just upgrade over time when you're ready to step up. and lead people through a full-blown transformation, you go to the next level, all right? Which would be our level 1 training that we've got right now. So yeah, okay, that was it. That's all I wanted to ask. Nothing for sale yet, but I just thought I'd put it out there.
The anticipation now. The anticipation is already happening in the chat, but also in the event itself. Thank you, Niraj, for that. Thank you so much for joining us as well as we close this session today. David, thank you so much for your guidance, for the explanation of the certification process and how everyone can really feel whether they are connected to the journey to become a SOMA Breath instructor, to have the money that they can put in and have that call booked as well. So you'll be able to then deliver SOMA Breathwork facilitations all around the world. And this is the end for now, just for now, because we'll be back obviously with more sessions in the next weeks or so. You will not get you might get a bit sick of us just constantly popping over, be like, hey, there's a SOMA Breathwork journey as well that we want to invite you to. But of course, we as a community, we are here to support you truly, and I mean it. So thank you so much, everyone that was able to join. Yes, Niraj.
Like, if you haven't got the app yet, download the app, and every week there's sessions like 3 times a week from people like Piotr, David, Claudia, and all of our top instructors. So definitely get the app. Maybe Monica, you can put in the link to the app as well, or you can just download the SOMA Breath app from the app stores. It's on both Android and Apple. All right.
Amazing. Perfect. Thank you so much. So again, to everyone that participated in the 3-day live event, if there's something that you might want to revisit, the replays are available. So find the replays on YouTube. They'll be obviously on the SOMA Breath Facebook page as well. But of course, we are so happy, so grateful that you were here with us during the live sessions. And let me just read out a couple of comments because they were just so beautiful. From all of you that was joining today and the last couple of days. Thanks again. Akaila says, I'm so grateful for all of you guys and for these calls. We can really sense from everyone who's spoken how heart-led they are. I really am so impressed with the wholeness of your courses and substance. Thank you, guys. I'm really excited. Have a beautiful day. You too. Have a beautiful day and have a beautiful life. KG, thank you all. Elena, thank you, guys. It was very informative, 3 days, and even already transformative to me. Claudia, we are a tribe awakening. Absolutely. Let's bring SOMA Breath to every part of the world. Let's make this a collective movement. We are ready. The world is ready. We need to do this. This is our mission. This is our purpose. And this is exactly what we're meant to do. Stephen, thank you. Louise, the energy has been incredible. Thank you. Agnes, magic here. Ladies and gentlemen, David, any final words from you?
Thank you, Piotr, for hosting this. And thank you, Niraj, for bringing this to the world. It's awesome. Respect, bro. And Claudia's sister and all my Somis. And you are part of the tribe now. So I'm excited to see you on the other side and to mentor you guys. Love you. Much love.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Everyone waving back. Let's just do some heartfelt. There you go. That's it. That's it. And just before we even part, give yourself another hug. Just give yourself a hug. Give yourself a hug. There you go. This is it. With the breath, with the neurosomatic programming right now, hugging yourself, your younger self, your future self, all merging into one, into the present moment. Breathe in and let go. Release the hug. Release. Thank you all. My name is Piotr Ciepiel. Super grateful to be part of this tribe, to be able to be your host. Kisses and love from me to you. I see some beautiful smiles still. Thank you, everyone. Niraj, thank you for creating this school. David, brother, Claudia, sister. Mwah. Thank you, Monica, in the back, as also joining us with all the links and helping us all.
Bye.
This is a tribe.
Love you all.
Yeah, everyone, this is a true tribe. This is a family tribe. Thank you all very, very much. Mwah, 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 mwah. See you all very soon. Peace. Thank you all. Thank you all.
The power is a breath.
Exactly.
The power is a breath.
Mwah. See you all very soon. See you in the app. And see you next week on Sunday during the live session. Mwah. Thank you all. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Blessings, blessings, blessings.